There is a rising, a new tribe is rising with a compelling vision of a new, developed and prosperous Africa. Can you see a new Africa emerging in one generation? Would you like to join this tribe of youth influencers working to birth impactful governance, justice, accountability, quality development, credible elections, peace and prosperity? CANVASSITY, powered by Youngsters Foundation with support from National Endowment for Democracy and the African Union, AGA.
This is another alumni special on the CANVASSITY TV series. Let's join Archlove Takunda in Zimbabwe as he brings CANVASSITY to that region.
Let's go!
Limited access to governance at any level of governance and decision-making results in a democratic deficit. In Zimbabwe, the challenge to women participation in governance and accountability processes is one of the major hindrances on efforts towards women empowerment, gender equality, and equity. In breaking these barriers, Archlove Takunda CANVASSITY alumni decides to sensitize Chitugwinza and Seke rural areas in Zimbabwe on his project tagged My Election Pledge Campaign, Knowledge Sharing for Effective Electoral Commitment.
My name is Archlove Takunda, and I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm a CANVASSITY Pan-African Youth Democracy Fellow of 2017, that is season 2. I'm really grateful of the opportunity, and I managed to do my program, which I'm still continuously doing. The program was premised on making sure that young people participate peacefully in elections and contribute to the democratic processes that were happening in Zimbabwe. So I initiated a campaign called My Election Pledge Campaign. The campaign was premised on the need to make sure that young people in Zimbabwe contribute something to make sure that there is a free, fair and credible election. So the campaign had various strategies. One of the strategies that I used was to educate activists through workshops and capacity building so that we can have a coordinated approach to advocacy. So I did some trainings that I did with activists from different parts of the country, whereby we were trying to see how we can monitor the election and see the role of young people, the role of the police, the role of civil society, and encourage other young people to be able to really contribute to the process. And secondly, what I realized was also that information access and dissemination is critical towards civic participation and democratization. So I had a campaign that was premised on the need to share information, encourage young people to participate in the election, dubbed My Election Pledge, whereby, for example, I would encourage young people to develop videos, provide their commitment towards participating in the election, whether they would contribute through peace building, they would contribute through mobilization, they would contribute through education. Those were some of the things that I did. And thirdly, another strategy that I used was intergenerational dialogues, whereby I realized that it is important for young people to dialogue and have an opportunity to meet the prospective candidates, and also the prospective candidates to also share their commitment towards providing for the demands and needs of the electorate. So those platforms made sure that young people could have an opportunity to dialogue and have a discussion on issues that affect them and have an alternative or an informed participation in the election. So for me, the reaction was very positive because it, for the first time, I wouldn't say for the first time, but the process made sure that there was a non-violent contestation of ideas whereby young people would engage and act together and have conversations that would inform them to elect their leaders. So a number of young people participated in the process, and they were participating in the
Archlove's big step in bridging the gaps in electoral commitment has not only driven one of the focal areas of CANVASSITY, that has also made impact. Archlove Takunda tells us more on his project impact.
There was peaceful participation of young people in the process, though sometimes some were not happy with the results of their members that they would have elected. And lastly, for me, CANVASSITY gave me an opportunity to have a different viewpoint, particularly on international democracy and solidarity. I managed to connect with a whole lot of young people in Africa and also abroad. The opportunity that I got to visit the African Union also changed my perspective, particularly on how to engage public servants and public police office bearers. So right now, I've been doing capacity development to make sure that how young people can be able to effectively engage public policy makers and also contribute to development. And one of the greatest achievements that I got after CANVASSITY is that I am now working with one of the partners of my organization, which is SAI, an organization that works with young people. And I'm currently based in Norway, where I'll be there for 12 months, contributing my experience as a development worker back home and also sharing and also getting education from that. So I would say that CANVASSITY really changed me, and I'm able to be an international advocate and also to be able to provide knowledge to other young people across the globe.
You, yes you, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy. Join Archlove Takunda and other CANVASSITY delegates want an accountable and efficient electoral process in your country. Get to join us in our next episode as we join CANVASSITY delegates converge for semester 2 in Abuja. Follow us on all our social media pages and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks to National Endowment for Democracy Net USA and our media partner, AIT. See you next time.
There's a place great and grand, with the land green and blessed, yet the people drown in lack, with the youth